bentornato a Arriva Bene Doveva arrivare dover. Also known as welcome back to Had to, Got to, Must. Myself and producer Han are finally back from Milan after a scare at the airport, but we'll get into that a little later. Before we get into anything, however, my welcome back is going to be even larger, and I'm about to unleash and unload all over our patrons. And these guys really have the clutch gene. Mm-hmm. So if you join the Patreon, not only will you get your name shouted out at the beginning of every free episode, you get access to the Discord, you get access to the exclusive content, including 45 minutes extra each week. And one Friday a month, we do Flick Fridays.
You get access to our girth, our tonnage.
What's Flick Friday?
Flick Friday, basically we watch a movie once a month, and we upload it with our commentary over it, so it's like you're watching it with us.
I think next month we're doing, or I think next week, I think we're doing Demolition Man.
Nice.
I think we said we were going to do a poll, but
yeah, we should.
I didn't
do
get around to it.
Demolition
I was
Man.
busy.
Starring
We should
Wesley
do Demolition
Snipes
Man.
and my emergency contact, Sly Stallone.
There we go.
So shout out to our patrons: Huge Matt, Avery, Bracco Taco, Emil, Hatch, Herm, Dame, MK, the Cunnilingus Grand Prix champion of the world, Load Booster 360, Joey C, a.k.a. Jared Goff, and Jay Bird. Welcome back to the Patreon list.
Woo!
We appreciate y'all for keeping us going, you know, paying for our teriyaki madness.
With white rice.
White rice. I bet you have 1,000 kernels of white rice.
And if you're watching, you are seeing that we are joined by producer Han has rejoined. It's been a while, but if you're a longtime listener, you're very familiar with the legend, the myth, the legend. So welcome back, Han. Good to have you.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back. So, guys, I mean,
Super
without further
eventful
ado,
week.
how was Italy?
I've been describing it as the best week of my life. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's exactly how he described it. Actually, you got sassy with a guy last night. You were like, have some respect. I was just in Milan.
Yeah, so we're talking about like depressed fan bases. And he's like, you're wearing a Ferrari hat. How depressed have they made you? And I'm like, watch your fucking mouth.
Was he wrong, though?
He is. He did no wheel. He did no wheel. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, I was a Carlos fan. I'm hella depressed. He's like, that's valid. He's like, you're valid.
Okay.
So
anyway, sorry to detract. So it was the best week of your life. Your life. How about you, Han? Was it the best week of your life?
It was a very good week. It was hard though.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not very good at traveling.
Really? He said you were a
I
great
thought
travel
you were a
partner.
good travel buddy.
I'm good, but I'm trying.
Well, he had good things to say.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
I said you were a good travel partner because you were down for whatever. Also, like, you weren't opposed to a walk. It might have been a little groan worthy.
I love walking. I do that
Yeah.
for pleasure.
But,
There
like,
you go.
we walked about 55 miles in 1 week. It was quite a bit.
Nice.
It was quite... I've never seen anything quite like it. So, I thought you made a pretty good travel partner in that aspect. Also, like, on the last night, she was staying in, packing and stuff, and I went to Chinatown to go eat. I had a skewer of beef, and I'm like, you need to get over here now. And she got over there in like 15 minutes.
Skewer of beef.
Yeah, there was like freshly grilled skewers of beef and lamb.
Sweet.
I ate 9 lamb once.
You're cutting a promo. Okay,
Yeah.
Hold it back a little bit.
I'm just so passionale.
All right. Yeah. That's
Tranny
good. That's
horse.
good. I'm glad.
So we arrive in Italy and we take a cab from the airport to the Airbnb. And the first thing I'm talking to the guy about is obviously F1. He was like, we're here for Monza. And the first thing he says is, McDonald's better in America. And I'm inclined to disagree. That was one of the first things you said. He was like, I'm surprised you didn't send any McDonald's footage.
I knew you guys would go there.
We went
You
there
have to.
3 times. Once at the airport, twice just out and about. And I'll say this. The Big Mac snack wrap I had was a 10 out of 10. I caught a flavor off the Big Mac snack wrap. First of all, it's made with respect. They make it with respect. If you go to McDonald's and you order, you are commendatore. Like they take care of you. It was the first ever time I've ever had edible lettuce from a drive-thru. Not a drive-thru,
That's
but a fast food joint. They don't have drive-thrus over there either. When we said drive-thru to somebody, they were like, "You drive through the store?" And I'm like, no.
That would be cool. Imagine you drive through the store.
Yeah, there are
That'd be
drive-through gas stations that
Yeah.
you drive through.
Yeah. It's like the buildings on both sides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of dope. But so we go to McDonald's the first time, and I think Han got a fillet of fish, and I got a wrapped piece of Parmesan, a little piece of Parmesan, and a cream puff with caramel on the inside. It was called a McPuff.
Creamy.
So the McDonald's over there has a McCafe with real espresso. Mind you, a cup of espresso is $1.50. I'm never going to Starbucks again and drinking that Hitler coffee ever again for $6 and $7 for a fucking oat milk nice latte. I'm not doing it. So McCafe, they have croissants, donuts, macaroons, fucking cream puffs.
And it's a separate counter, too.
Yeah, you got to go pick up your shit from the McCafe counter.
They got zebra
Okay.
cakes.
They do not have zebra cakes.
What? No little Debbie?
Fuck this place.
No little Debbie? No cosmic brownies?
Yeah, what the fuck? I thought
And
it was a
When's the last
bakery.
time y'all, real quick, when's the last time you had a cosmic brownie?
It's 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's been over.
I want
5
you to
years.
try it and tell me, I want you to start a timer and see how fast you get heartburn.
Oh,
Because it's real.
it's the sprinkles.
Yeah, low key.
So McDonald's, I got that Big Mac snack wrap the second time, and I got the shaker fries.
God damn.
The spice, the spicy fries you shake up in a bag. And both times, I got a donut from McCafe. It ain't like our donuts. I actually brought Dutch Girl for us over there.
Nice.
It's not like our donuts, but I didn't try the croissant. Hannah tried the pistachio McFlurry, and she said it was for shit.
Well, there was just nothing in it.
Yeah.
I
And
was
it's just
really
soft
disappointed.
serve. What you doing eating soft serve in Italy? Go get you some fucking gelato, bro.
I mean, we did.
No spumoni between either of you?
No.
What the fuck? You're in Italy, you don't get spumoni?
What the hell is that?
It's a delicate treat.
No spotted dick.
It's like a soft ice cream, but it's like a certain kind of ice cream.
I
It's also got like
ate at the same gelato joint every night.
no spumoni.
No spumoni.
Fuck no.
They specialize in fruits.
I bet they do in Europe.
And I kept ordering lemon, and the lady was getting fed up with me. She's like, try something else. I'm like, it ain't lemon. I was like,
No.
there's a reason why.
That's such a you thing.
There's a reason why in the cabinet, lemon is on pole position. It's right in the front. It's the first one.
I like lemon too.
Lemon is fire.
You know, there's
So
a
good.
saying, and it goes really well in this instance. When in Rome, they call it.
Yeah.
Why don't you try something else?
Yeah.
When in Italy.
I don't know. I feel like we blended in kind of with the locals a little bit. After
Ain't no way.
No, we did. Like, we changed style
Hannah
and
made a
everything.
face.
Hannah got grifted. She got grifted by a man from Senegal. Like, they walk up to you with the
Oh,
bracelet.
look at that bullshit. Look at
Look how tiny that.
She still got it on.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So if
like
you
the
want to
guy
tell
with the
that
cologne
story,
last
please
night.
go ahead.
What?
If you want to tell that story, please go ahead.
Guilted you.
Yeah, no, they know how to get you, and they just put the bracelet on you. And if you're not, if you're anything not like me, you're just gonna let it happen. And I don't know. I was just going no, and then he just kept doing it, and I was like free. But then I was wearing a red bandana, and he was like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from Detroit, Michigan." He's like, "What gang are you in?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, your headband. And I was like, "I'm not in a gang." He's like, "Do you listen to Lil Baby?" No.
Freestyle.
Crazy question.
And then he asked for money, and I gave him €1.
Nice.
€1.
yeah. See, I got out of it. He put 2 on me the first day.
two?
Cutting a promo again.
I got out of it, and he put
put
2
2?
on me. Yeah, I had 2 of them. And I'm like, I don't have no cash for you. He's like, you can go to your card and, go swipe your card and go get cash. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Detroit. And then they're like, we're from Senegal. I'm like, oh, salam alaikum, brother. And that's how I got out of it, off the
Nice.
Muslim camaraderie.
That's what, yeah.
But they waxed hand for a euro.
I'm too
Yeah.
nice.
Now, I heard there was an Instagram spa where a dong was revealed.
Yeah, so I got to get into that later. That's like towards towards the last day. I'm going to go in order so I don't really forget anything. So we got grifted on day one. We didn't go to the Duomo Square, like where the large cathedral is. And apparently that was the day like Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc were revealing their helmets and stuff. There were like 80,000 people in one tiny spot. So I'm kind of glad we didn't, because that would have been overwhelming. But it would have been like seeing the Pope. Mm-hmm. So day 2, we go to the Duomo. And that's that large cathedral. We eat down there and stuff. We climbed about 12 flights of stairs to get to the top. And I'm just cooking sweat by the time we get to the top. I've been training, but like it's humid in Italy. It was very hot and humid. The air is very sticky there.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they have a lot of lakes?
I
guess it's surrounded by water.
It's a peninsula to begin with, but we were in the north, over by like Switzerland.
A little more landlocked.
Yeah.
So where's the humidity?
Everywhere.
It's just hot.
And smog. There's a lot of vehicles. Like there's high smog areas too.
Okay.
And nobody there driving a car after like 10 p.m. has a muffler on their car.
It's all loud.
Whether it's new, whether it's old, it's bep, 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 bep. And then the mopeds, forget about it. They're always
like the
rolling
East
like 12 deep, and they're loud as fuck. We saw one guy with a suit on the moped, texting while on the moped.
On the Fagio, one-handed.
Yes. And it was just very strange. And then there's like a lot of little cars, and you have to kind of go on the sidewalk to get a parking spot. I don't think I could drive over there. It's very overwhelming.
Fuck no.
So after the Duomo day, we just kind of chilled. We ate. The day after, we go to the Ferrari store because the Ferrari store had a crazy line the day before. That was like the same day, the day after they put the helmets in the store. So we go to the Ferrari store. We wait about a half hour in line, and we get in. We buy the blue gear, and we're just walking around. I'm wearing the hat that Broken Ego, friend of the show, Tone, made.
Friend of the show that bailed last week, Tone, if you're listening to this. No, we love you.
But your hat was a big hit in Italy because at the Ferrari store, they're like, oh, my God, I love your hat. The people who work there. I love your hat. Where'd you get it? Mm-hmm. One guy even asked to put it on and take a picture, and like the workers in the back are like taking pictures of the hat.
Sick.
So that was pretty tight.
That's tight because you're in Italy.
Yeah, and then just like a lot of like passerbys, whether Asian or Italian, were asking me 100 questions about the hat. Most people wanted to know where you can get one, and I said my buddy made it for me.
Custom job.
Yep. And
anything funny happen on day 2?
Yeah, so day 2, we met a guy from UNICEF who kind of looked like Flair.
Yeah, they got a picture with him. They got a picture with him.
Oh.
Well, he was a nice guy.
He does look like Flair.
He was a nice guy.
I think Flair's cooler looking, though.
That's what my girlfriend said. Thank you.
Anybody I liked.
There you go. We'll put that on the episode.
Anybody I liked, I asked for a picture with. Like a real tourist.
Like you got a picture of some one random guy. I'm like, yo, he's got a Parkway Drive shirt on. I'm
yeah,
like, hell yeah.
Okay, so that guy, that was like towards the end of the trip. He looked like Zlatan, AC Milan legend. And I was like, excuse me, like I'm from Detroit. I'm not trying to bother you for money or anything, but I just want to get a picture with you. I want to tell my friends I met Zlatan. And he thought it was really funny. And it turns out he's from Bulgaria.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, really nice dude. And he took it like a good sport. He took it like a really good sport. His girlfriend thought it was funny, too. So, yeah, it was like anybody I liked, I took a picture with. But so day 2, we met the UNICEF guy, and all of these days I was walking around with an Aperol Spritz, at least once of the one part of the day.
Now, can I ask, have you ever had an Aperol Spritz before Italy?
Before that trip, no.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
He ended up getting me one at the bar.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Last night.
We had a Spritz at the bar.
Yeah.
And
Moots,
at the racetrack, the Aperol Spritz is served with a pasta noodle as a straw. And I really got a kick out of that. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So day 3 comes around, and I think, okay, so if we arrive Wednesday, that's now Friday, and day 3. Day 3, I think, was just a day of eating and drinking.
Okay.
And shopping.
Okay.
A little bit of shopping.
All right.
Saturday rolls around, and that's now day 4, and we skip the Friday at the track. We go Saturday for qualifying, the practice, and they did historic cars at the end of it, and that was just nothing shy of incredible. The experience at the track, I can't really put it into words, but I can tell you this much. The TV does not do it justice at all. Those cars are very loud, contrary to what you might think. I know they're V6 hybrids now, but George Russell's car was screaming. It was so fucking loud. And qualifying was cool because, like, we thought the McLarens were going to have a front row lockout. And Max Verstappen just goes on a brilliant fucking lap and saves the hopes of the Tifosi.
Sets a record.
Yeah. He said fastest lap ever at Monza.
You guys saw history.
And then we follow that up the next. Okay, actually, let me not get ahead of myself. We are now on the way out of Monza. It's a very
describe hearing Zach Brown.
Oh yeah. So the
Fat
historic
Brown.
cars, I got a video of it. The historic cars were so loud that Zach Brown, he's driving by in a V8 McLaren from 2009, Lewis's title defending car.
These are the ozone killer cars, for those who are not familiar.
Yes.
Big, bad, loud-ass monster
They even
engine.
smell different coming by.
No battery, all horsepower.
Yes. And the sound is so loud that not only can you hear it on the other side of the track, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away, when it passes by you, you're clenching your teeth and your pecs are flexing because you could feel it in your heart. It's that loud. There's people covering their ears, but I said, fuck it. If anything to get hearing damage from, I got it from a V8 McLaren and a V12 Ferrari. So I got a couple videos of how that sounds. And really, the video doesn't do it justice either, but it'll give you a good idea.
In real life, it sounds like you're about to die.
It don't sound like that on TV.
No. And that's Zach Brown and his McLaren. That's John Alesi in his 1995 Ferrari. And that one was really the screamer. The V12, you can hear around the whole track. So that was really cool to see all these old cars running and just doing some runs. And for those who don't know, Zach Brown, the CEO of McLaren, not to be confused with Zach Brown Band, he weighs about 300 pounds. He's in this car flying like he's Tony Stewart. It's fucking crazy. So that was really cool. So now we're on the way out of Monza after that, seeing Max's lap and the historic cars. We're on the way out of Monza, and getting out of there is like a zoo. It's one way in, one way out, pretty much. Unless you park there. If you park there, you have some options, but we took a cab. Oh, excuse me. It is 7 a.m.
Good morning.
Yawn break.
I just want to say good morning.
This is also like my fourth time telling my experience about Italy, but I'm trying to really give it some good justice here. So we're on the way out, and on the way out, in this one way out, on the way to the train station, there are 7 or 8 merchandise shops, and there's like 10 food stands. Same thing going in, merchandise and food. Aside from what's at the track. At the track, they have official F1 stores, stuff like that. But these are like vendors, people who just buy shit and sell it. And Hannah had a panini press. She had a panini sandwich on Saturday there. I didn't have anything on the way out either time, but I was kind of busy
This is all
shopping.
really good for the story.
Yeah.
What else did we eat?
Oh, yeah.
What else?
We didn't even finish yet.
Oh, my God.
So I'm getting to that.
What's the funny stuff? Let's hear the funny stuff.
The funny stuff comes on the last days.
Oh, okay. Because we're getting here. We're getting about 20 minutes in now.
Yeah, I figured it'd be about a good 20, 25.
Let's get to the good stuff.
So on the way out of Monza, we are in a zoo sea of people, and we haven't quite figured out public transportation. So basically, we did about 12 miles of walking, figuring out like how to get the fuck out of there, and we arrived back at Milan Square at like 11. Realistically, you wanted to get out of there by like 8. Because the next day we got out at 8, but the first time it was hard. So we got out at 11, and then it's a 30-minute walk back to the Airbnb. And we're on the walk, and we see this pasta joint, and we're like, we got to eat something. We're fucking hungry. We go to this pasta joint, and I ordered a lobster linguine for 2, but I ate it myself. And the lady put a bib on me. I was feeling so crispy. She put the tuxedo bib on me.
Real American hours.
I felt like DJ Khaled because I wanted to say, "Can you bring the chef out? I want to hug the chef. I want to kiss the chef." So yeah, that was fun. And then rolls around race day. I'll go through this really quick. You guys said that I might be disappointed. I might be upset. I was actually very happy to see Max Verstappen win in real life. It wasn't a McLaren. And the McLarens had an issue at the end where Lando had a slow stop, and they basically forced Oscar to go back to third so Lando can get his second place. That's bullshit. Lando got booed when he went up on the podium. Like we were not fucking with that. So Max Verstappen won, and he set another record, shortest time from start to finish race distance, which he broke Michael Schumacher's record, which is insane. For any of you who know wheel, Michael was he was very quick.
Michael Jeffrey Schumacher.
Michael Adolf Schumacher.
Oh my God.
So then getting out of the race was much easier that day. We met a lot of cool people at the track, between, the lads. We went out to eat with the lads on the last day and shit like that. So now going to some of the funnier things that happened. I don't really remember the Monday after. I think that was just more of a chill day. Mm-hmm. But the Tuesday, we went to QC Terra Milano, the nicest spa for any influencer baddie.
Come with me.
In Milan.
It looked
Come
cool.
with me to the nicest spa in Milan.
It looked cool. It
was very cool.
You'd have liked it.
I bet I would.
It's like 10 different saunas, cold plunges, hot streams, a salt room, which something very, very salty and promiscuous.
Get to it. Let's hear it.
Was there something erotic about it?
There was something. I wouldn't be turned on there. No. So there was I get in there, and there's a couple in there, and they're just PDA, and I'm like, okay, they'll probably leave.
A lot
And
of
you're in
couples
Europe.
making out at the spa.
Yeah.
You're in Europe, so you got to put that filter over it.
I'm assuming there's more PDA there.
Yeah.
So this is post massage. We come from our massage after exploring a couple more rooms.
My massage was god awful.
Oh my
God.
I got manhandled.
She ordered a face massage.
No. Okay.
Who does
Well, you
that?
want to get kind of hurt, though. That's a real massage.
I've always wanted to get my jaw, rubbed. Shut up.
That's crazy.
And it was shoulders too, but the whole time he was going rough as fuck like this the whole time. All over, and I'm pretty sure he saw my titties a few times, and whatever. I just wanted to get out of there.
They also they make
That's
you
not good when they're accidentally seeing your titties.
He kept going like this with the sheet.
He was not slick.
I don't know.
Because my masseuse, I got my legs done.
They were
Pause.
talking the whole time.
Yeah, we chatted the whole time about F1 and about politics. And his name was Mauro. And they give you a hairnet for your dong. That's it's a thong.
pube net?
It's a thong, but it mimics a hairnet.
Disposable
Why?
underwear.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I don't know why.
when he asked me to turn over, pause, he held up the sheet so he couldn't see anything. So for this guy to be doing the Zorro cape, that's not. Yeah,
That's
he's not
okay.
slick.
I think
Yeah.
you got an inappropriate.
You ever see the videos the
experience.
Turkish
Wasn't good.
haircuts? The guys
Yeah.
covered them in foam and they're smacking them upside the
Yeah.
head. They're grabbing their ears and stretching them.
That's
and
what
fucking-
I said this a few episodes ago. You can't trust
Picking a
European
nose.
men. These guys are just drunk and horny.
Yeah.
And I think I proved my point there.
They were
I'm the
they were
perfect
trying to hit her with the
yeah.
yeah.
Any milking tables available at this spot?
No milking tables.
Fucking kind of spas.
No, you got to know how to say milking in Italian. So look that up.
milking table.
So going back to the salt room, this is post massage, and I walk in. There's a couple in there doing PDA, and it's Europe. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm minding my business. I'm on my phone, and all of a sudden I hear the guy. She's on top of him, straddling him, pretty much, and they're both in
Nice.
bathrobes.
Nice.
She's on top of him, and then I hear him say, "No, no, 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 no." And she's in the act of pulling down his shorts.
She's about to start pegging him.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what was going to happen. But when I looked up, finally, I glance over. I see his corn dog nugget. And I was very upset.
Uncut?
Of course.
I don't know, bro.
It's Europe.
I don't know.
Of course.
But it was small. It was
Nice.
small.
Hot in there.
It was small and standing up.
It was cold in there.
It was not cold. It
It was cold in the sauna.
It was not
It was
cold.
unseasonably cold in the sauna.
It was not cold.
All right, sure, sure, buddy. Who was there? You or me?
So when I see his dick, I'm like, no, hey! And then they're looking at me. I had Translate up so fast, and I Googled how to say, do that shit at home, you fucking pigs.
What do you think it really came out as in Italian? Because the Translate's not.
I think it came out to that because, no, the Translate actually isn't that bad. It's not bad.
I mean, you think it's not bad. They know what you mean, but when I was in Mexico, they were like, "You sound like a translator."
Yeah.
They were like, "You sound like."
I don't know. I
sound like
didn't
Siri.
get too many corrections. Maybe
They're not going to correct. No, they know what you're saying.
Yeah,
they're not going to correct you.
Yeah, but anywho,
Anyway.
I said that to them, and the fucking guy goes like this to me, like "fuck
Yeah,
you."
Yeah, he does the under the chin for
Yeah,
the listeners.
yeah.
He does the gesture.
Yeah, if you look up the full-blooded Italians in WWE in 2003, Nunzio used to do that all the time.
Yeah, it's like the fingers under the chin.
Yeah, and you give a
out
scratch.
towards the person,
So that's when I'm like, American, die. Like, come on, let's go. Die is come on, and American is like, motherfucker, I'm American. I'll fuck you up. And
He don't want no smoke.
I didn't see anybody I felt could whoop me over there.
He looked like a fat Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Nah.
He looked like a fat Diplo or a fat Jake Paul. And then his girl is now in between us, like, trying to separate us a little.
Yeah.
And then they just walk out.
Your dick's flopping around in bathrobes. No.
We talked about this last week. Would you fight somebody if they have a boner? Does that make it more dangerous?
Yes, because
Yeah,
they got their
because-
blood pumping.
Yeah.
Adrenaline is high.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's surging.
Okay.
Hearts-
Dick stay hard in the field. I don't know if you
Hearts
heard there was that
racing.
woman that said
Yeah.
pussy stay wet
Pussy
in the
wet in
field.
the field.
Pussy stay wet in the field. She was fingering her shit in a fight.
And then we stayed for like another hour, and then we left. And then that's when I had the most delicious snack wrap Big Mac ever, made with respect. You can also buy beer at McDonald's.
It's so
They
sick.
sell Peroni there, so you can get a nice beer and walk around
Great.
with it after.
Hey,
Incredible.
When
Yeah, walking
in
around
Rome-
with a beer is nice.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do, which is having sex in a bathhouse.
In a salt room,
Same thing.
like
Gay sex.
that's
yeah, they used to
ridiculous.
have gay sex. They could have
Yeah.
been worse for you.
Oh,
Could have seen.
and she's like about to lick his dick. Like she was like in the act of licking his dick when
She
I
on
called.
her knees.
was she hot?
Yeah, she was on her knees. She was hot. She was hot.
Well, what are you
What are you
doing?
complaining?
What do you mean? What am I
Why'd
doing?
why'd you interrupt their moment?
Because you're
She
not
was
supposed
hot.
to do that. You're not supposed to do
But
that.
she's
there.
hot.
But he said no. No means no.
Oh, well, you were looking out for him then.
No means no.
You
but
wit-
listen.
you witnessed a rape.
If a Milan 7 is trying to pull my pants off, I probably would have did the same thing. And a Milan 7 is a 10.
What,
here.
like
like
an
a
Oak,
12
Oak Park
here.
11?
Yeah.
Oak Park 11.
Yeah.
All right, we're bridging on 30 minutes here. Let's wrap this up. What was it at? What was it like?
The end.
I still got to cover the airport scare.
We could do
We
that
had,
in the
we had a
Patreon
scare
if
at
you
the
want.
airport.
Well, go ahead. Go. Let's see the airport scare. Go ahead.
So finally, it's time to go home. And we go to the airport. We're there about 2 hours early before our flight boards.
Not enough time.
Still not enough time.
Stop at McDonald's.
Stopped at McDonald's. I was at the currency desk seeing what I can get back. And they were trying to rip me off big time because I got home and got substantially more at a currency office. Finally, we go through security, and we have about 30 minutes till we board, roughly.
Well, they were already boarding.
Okay. Yeah,
They were
because they
already
board
boarding.
for about an hour, about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So they're boarding, and we have 40 minutes until the gates close, and we get out of security check, where they scan you and all that.
But they don't check your passport at security.
No.
They just want to see your boarding pass.
Yep.
But I had my passport on me.
Anyways, the passport somehow slips out of her hoodie during security,
It was in the bin.
and they say our name's very weird over there, so they were probably like, Anna Burns,
Yeah.
and we finally get to the line where they scan your passport and you go to your gate, and she's like, I don't have my passport.
Oh no.
I lost my shoe.
My
I don't have my passport.
Your shoe.
No, but
You look at her. She's got one shoe on.
yeah.
And she's,
And
I keep my passport in that shoe.
mind you, at this point we're departing in 20 minutes. So and there's a long fucking line to get through there.
Yeah.
And she then goes back to security after being misdirected a couple times.
No one was helpful.
And she was like, you can go home. I've been abroad, by myself, and, I'm not worried. Plus, I had to get home for my mom and pop. I did feel bad. I did feel bad leaving you. If that was
so,
the
there
case.
was a moment where you actually left and you thought you were going home without her.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And she had found it and got.
She then texted me, "I got my passport."
Well, I had to run back and forth like 3 times, and the lads were at the airport.
Yeah, the
and
lads
they were
we
just
had
watching
dinner
me
with.
run back and forth.
Yeah,
the lads.
the lads. Go on, the lads.
They were probably having a nice chuckle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Yankee.
Yeah.
This Yankee.
So while this is happening, I'm in line at the passport thing to get scanned, and this is the funny part. I'm trying to explain to the fucking lady that nobody in there knows a lick of English. The cab drivers know better English. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I'm panicked. I'm not looking up Translate or nothing because I think I'm going to miss my flight. And I'm explaining to the ladies working the passport counter and the line. I'm like, Atlanta is boarding now. And I'm showing them on my phone. They have a screen behind them of the last call flights, the people they need to let go first. It was Tel Aviv, Baku, Taipei, and I think New York. Las Vegas. And she say, no Atlanta, Tel Aviv, Baku, Taipei, Las Vegas only. And we're trying to explain to them also that she doesn't have her passport. Where do we go? US passport right here. Like, no, we're trying to tell you we don't have one. She's missing, And
it was too tense to pull up the Translate at that moment, maybe?
Because we're panicking at that point,
yeah.
Like, we think we're going to miss our flight to begin with. So then I'm arguing with them while Hannah's going to get her passport at security. She's then running back, and the lady's not understanding that I have to board now. Whether her little screen says it or not. And at that point, I'm fed up, and I say, Mamma Mia! And I did the hand thing, too. And she thought I was mocking her because, she starts cussing me out.
Of course.
She called me a stronzo, which is an asshole. And that's all going down. She's, bickering at me, yelling at me. And then I just accepted defeat at that point because she's not going to let me go ahead. And if I miss my flight, I miss my flight at this point because Hannah ain't coming. So then Hannah comes running with the passport, and when she arrives with that passport, their screen behind them lights up Atlanta, last call. And I say, Atlanta, Belladonna, Atlanta. Like, pretty lady, Atlanta. And then
she's like, all right, now I'm pretty. Okay.
Yeah, now she let me go. But then after she let us go, she's like, Belladonna, American. Like, she's like, this motherfucker. Like, he's really pushing it. Yeah. I was 5 minutes away from learning how to say embassy in Italian, like American embassy, and just yell it until I get arrested. Because I didn't know what to do. I'm like, nobody speaks, and I'm going to miss my flight. What do I do?
Yeah.
So we finally get to the passport thing. She's got her passport. We scan it, and we're a 6-minute walk away from our gate, and they're leaving in 2 minutes. We sprinted through that fucking airport. Scusi, die.
They don't
Forza.
move. They don't fucking move.
They don't move. They don't care. But we trekked right through.
We ran so hard.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die.
Yeah. I was.
If you didn't, though, you probably wouldn't have made it.
We would have missed the flight, 100%. And I'm wheezing, and we finally get on the plane. We board the plane. I sit down on that nice Delta leather seat, and there's sweat everywhere on that seat.
Oh.
And
you have to sit next to somebody? They're probably not
No,
happy.
I was sitting next to Hannah.
Oh, okay.
So,
poor Hannah.
Yeah. And I had the cab driver hat on, so I was extra sweaty. Because, that thing's
That
all
adds
wool.
plus 20
heavy
sweat.
wool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was our trip in a nutshell.
So
Wow.
minus 1 strength plus 1 minus
Yeah.
1 endurance plus
Hey.
1 charisma.
Glad y'all made it back safe.
Absolutely. Milan
Wonderful.
ain't a bad place to be trapped at, though.
I bet. There's worse places to be trapped.
Absolutely.
Like France.
Ugh.
Like Michigan.
Yeah. Like Warren. Trapped at the Warren Airport, if that ever existed.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
So,
We're in the airport.
Try the Greyhound bus station.
That's happened to me. That's happened to me.
Oh, fuck that. That's where you get hurt. That's where you get stabbed or...
I was stuck in an Ohio Greyhound station.
You see that clip of that girl? She was on a monorail in fucking
like
Carolina,
hepatitis.
and she got, stabbed.
I believe it.
There's this video. It was fucked up, dude. It was just this fucking white girl just got stabbed.
Did she have it coming?
No.
We got to hear both sides.
She wasn't just white. If she was just white, yeah, but she was she had a Russian name,
think
it was
she
probably
was-
some Ukraine hate crime or something.
She wasn't bothering nobody, and it was just 2 guys that just stabbed her to death, and everybody
Oh
was
my
scared.
god! I didn't know
and-
she died. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, no, stabbed her to death, dude. on camera.
terrible.
It was fucked up. It was the last thing Charlie Kirk posted before,
What happened to him?
Oh, NASA had a good talking with a man at the airport about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, when we were in Atlanta, so that happened when we were in the air over the ocean. I landed in Atlanta, and I'm talking to Hannah about it. I'm like, why am I supposed to care about this motherfucker and his guns? I'm like, where we're from, there's 4 gun-related deaths a day, and people don't care. I'm like, we only care because there's a video of it. You know, and it was fucked up.
I know. I think all of our initial reactions were very just strong. I think after a couple days,
the more I found out about him, the worse I felt.
First of all, for the listeners, last week we were clowning Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
and
made
the
fun of
episode
his
came
basketball
out.
ability.
I straight up said I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, literally the next day that episode came out, like after he died.
Yeah.
And so I actually had to put in the description. This episode was recorded Sunday, September 7th. And listen, there's enough people talking about it. We don't need to add to the noise. But the Rizzler's been uncharacteristically quiet about this whole thing, and
I know what side he's on. And all this, you know what? It's fucked up because all this talk about empathy, intolerance, and blah blah blah. Mind you, I get shot at the AVN Expo when I'm doing a speech there, and I'm fine, by the way. Nobody asked. Luckily, friend of the show, Morg Pie, was standing by on the side stage. She contacted EMTs immediately. You know, she put some pressure on the wound. Luckily, it was a leg. Fucking bastard.
Resuscitated him with the Amazon.
The Amazon
catheter,
position.
Yeah.
Thank God. Fucking bastard got me in the leg, so now we can't get him for a murder charge. I don't even know where the guy is. So,
it was probably
nobody
Israel.
cares. Nobody asked because fucking Charlie Kirk is fucking shot. You know what I mean? It's all this empathy, blah blah blah. But no one cares about me.
Yeah,
I see it is.
Well, Palestine shot you.
Israel
shot him.
Israel shot Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
So I had a conversation with the guy at the Atlanta airport briefly about it because he overheard me, and I'm
He
like,
was not happy.
he wasn't happy at first, and he's like, so you think this is something to celebrate? I'm like, I don't like the guy. I don't think anybody should die, but I'm like, why should I care? I'm like, are you local to Detroit? And he said, yeah, I've lived there, 40 years. I was like, then you know better than anybody. We have 4 people die every day there. I'm like, why am I supposed to care? And I'm like,
I get why people care because the guy, he was a familiar face.
yeah, and then
People
he's
saw him
like,
lot.
it's a
I
matter
get it.
of liberal and conservative, and obviously he's a retard, because he ate the shit up.
Yeah.
And how I see it is Israel fucking killed the guy.
Yeah, he was trying to. He was literally trying to he was about to start turning on Israel, and if conservatives
And
turn
then
on Israel,
bam. Yeah.
they're
It's a much harder fight
because the conservatives they don't realize they're supporting
Yeah.
Israel right now. But
so then that's not a conversation I can get into at the airport.
No.
Just like, oh yeah, the Jews killed him. So
yeah, somehow now your plane is delayed.
yeah. And we both ended up agreeing to disagree on it. We had a very civil conversation, and I think that's what the Kirkster would have wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I asked him, after a couple minutes, I was like, how old are you, by the way? He's like, how old do you think I am? I was like, 50s. And he's like 54. And I was like, I want to say thank you for having a civil conversation because you guys act like fucking babies when this shit comes
On
up.
Facebook.
When it comes to politics.
Yeah. Get him on Facebook. He's a different guy.
Yeah. So we had a very civil conversation.
My uncle just posted something today about it. It was like, well, I guess spoons are making people fat. I'm like, get over
What?
it.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad that
Yeah.
didn't come up with work because I was ready to say listen, I am not talking about none of this with a bunch of potheads who work in a warehouse who get paid like shit. We don't want to no one gives a fuck what any of us got to say.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. I think it's the first week. It's still kind of the first week.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of reactions.
This is
it's
the first time a
liberals
YouTube-
thinking they're reacting to this when this isn't even happening, and vice versa. They're both.
We were
going
going to talk about this anyway, okay? A YouTuber got shot. We would have had this conversation if
Yeah.
it was Keemstar or Mr. Beast.
Nobody
a
would care.
YouTuber got shot.
Harrison Butker is going to kick for
60
21 points tonight.
60.
Yes.
He's about to have a
Oh, you know
career
what?
game.
That while we still have time, we should get into that.
It's fucked up, though, because Jason Aldean had a concert around here on 9/11. I would have killed someone to see the Jason Aldean concert on 9/11 the day after Charlie Kirk got fucking killed.
Wow.
He probably played Small Town 5 times in a row. Just like fucking Travis Scott playing Butterfly Effect. Just back to back to back to back. He tore that bitch down for sure. I know he came out there with his most bedazzled jeans, his most manicured goatee, looking gay in Hollywood as fuck. Try that. That's what's so funny about those country guys. Like, the country guys that are popular, we were in high school 10 years ago. They're like the most metrosexual, fucking Hollywood-ass guys. They all got dangly earrings and manicured goatees. They're probably getting pedicures in the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Fucking cosplayers.
You know what's funny though about the earrings? Almost every man in Italy had hoop earrings.
Yeah, or
Interesting.
dangly ones.
Stylish. Mm-hmm.
Everybody was really stylish.
They were.
Okay.
Well, you were in Milan. Okay?
Yeah, it's a fashion capital.
She was
of the
trying to tell
world.
me like everyone tries there. I'm like, how many soccer jerseys did you see? I'm like 1 million. I'm like, okay. How many
few.
guys? How many guys
There's
in
a lot.
in tight denim shorts and soccer jerseys did you see over there?
None.
I doubt this.
I didn't
mean,
see that.
Not that combo.
Not that combo. Maybe you got to go to England.
Okay, Slim. What time of the week is it?
It's that time of the week.
God,
My
I love
favorite
that
sound. Yeah.
And we're gonna go through it. We've been kind of taking our time with it the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it speedy.
Bet.
So
Also, both of our teams lost last week.
yeah, I was all Lions geared up, and we lost immediately after. I'm so glad we did the pod before.
Yeah.
because I was in such a good mood.
I watched
We were
my
in a great
Chiefs at
mood.
4 in Italy just to go to bed upset.
God.
So right now the picks, the score. Austin, you're losing pretty bad. 8-9 right now.
That's fine.
8-9. Flair's really close, 12-5, and I'm 14-3.
Dick Rider.
So I'm
Picking all the good teams, not trying to be, a hero and shit.
okay. So let's go and do the week 3 picks. All right, quickly. Dolphins at Bills Thursday night.
Are you fucking kidding me? The Bills. The Bills.
Easy. I
Let's
think
be
we all
real.
got the
Yeah.
Bills. I think we all got the
Yeah.
Bills. All right, Falcons at Panthers.
Ooh, goddamn.
That's a pick 'em.
Falcons. Mike
Okay.
Penis.
Okay.
Going crazy.
I'm going with that big cock over there, Mike Penix Jr.
I'm going Panthers.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Packers at Browns.
Packers.
Tough. Packers.
Packers going 17-0 and losing first round.
It all goes back to 2025.
Yep.
Hey, real shit.
Texans at Jaguars.
Another stinker.
Texans.
Jags.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Hey, Jags.
Right on.
Fuck it.
Respect. You said Texans. I'm gonna go Texans. Even though they lost week 1, I don't know if the Jags lost week 1. I can't remember.
CJ Straddle.
All right. How about Bengals at Vikings?
Phew, 2 teams I hate. I'm about to unleash and unload on JJ McGurthy.
James Jonathan
You're always
McCarthy.
picking against the Bengals, right?
Yeah, always. I'll never pick the Bengals to win, so give me the Vikings.
I'm going Hollywood Joe.
Hollywood Joe, Bangs. I'm also going. I'm gonna go Bengals.
Faggot.
This is a pick 'em because McGurthy still got time to prove.
Fanuk.
Fanuc.
Fanuk. And did you hear that in Italy at all?
No.
All right, Steelers at
What
Patriots.
about Moulignan?
No. When Lewis got P6, probably.
Fucking.
Steelers and who?
Patriots at Patriots.
Give me the Steelers.
Okay, Steelers. All right, Flair.
I got to go with my main man over here, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, 4 freaking MVPs. You got Mike Tomlin. That's a smart black bastard over there. He's got a hell of a program. I got to go with Aaron Rodgers against the Patriots.
I think we're going Steelers across the board there. Rams at Eagles. Ooh, that's a good one.
Give me that kid
Yeah.
Stafford.
I mean, that young man. Give me
Stafford.
Give me bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, 22-year-old Matt Stafford.
I'm going Eagles. All right, Jets at Bucks.
Bucks.
Bucks. Always pick the Bucks.
I got to go with my fellow Zin brother, Baker Mayfield, over here. We're
Bucks.
throwing-
Yeah.
This next pouch is for you,
Playing
playmaker.
football with a pouch in is crazy.
I'm going Jets, and this is off vibes alone. I just like Aaron Glenn.
Vibes alone.
All right, Colts at Titans.
Oh, you already know.
This is our Colts.
This is our team. We bleed blue.
Give
I
me
think
the
off that,
Colts.
we're all picking the Colts.
Yep.
off that one. All right, Broncos at Chargers.
First,
Two teams
4
I
o'clock
hate.
game.
I already
Two
know.
teams I hate. This is like you guys picking the Packers and
Yeah,
Vikings.
yeah.
Like you don't want to. Fuck it. It's a tie. It's a tie.
So
Tie of the
far,
week.
you've had 3 weeks, 3 weeks now of a tie every week.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
I'm a tie of the week. I mean, listen, before we get any further, I just want to make a quick comment. If Justin Herbert was there, he would have stopped that bullet. I digress. I'm going with the Chargers.
Hell yeah. Okay, I got Chargers. All right, Saints at Seahawks, 405.
Give me the Seahawks.
Okay.
Give me the Saints to go fucking winless this season. I'm
Yeah.
going Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks as well. Cowboys at Bears. Ooh, stinker alert. Stinker alert.
Another tie. No, I'm kidding. Give me the Bears.
Okay.
Give me and a bottle of Jergens because I'm going to be jacking off and taking a nap during this game.
Okay,
If I have
Gruden.
to pick anyone, I'm gonna go with Rain Dakota Prescott.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I
gonna go
thought.
with
That's
the
what I thought.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Bears. They can't go 0-3. And that's what I have them. Cardinals at 49ers. A divisional game.
Give me the Cards. Give me Kyler Murray.
Cards, baby. Oh,
Yeah.
Niners are down. They're down. Brock Purdy and George Kittle.
Yeah, give me the cards.
Okay.
Listen, Mac Jones, you would make such a good arena football quarterback, but that's not what you're playing. So we're going with the Cardinals.
All right, baby. Let's go. I got to go Cards. Backup QB can't win. Chiefs at Giants, 8:20 p.m. Burr, burr, burr. Wait, hold on. I got to play it again because that's a hype fucking matchup.
Chiefs Giants?
Yeah.
Super Bowl champions versus Jackson Dart.
Give me the Chiefs, baby. Give me the Chiefs by 35.
Yeah, Chiefs all the way, dude. Chiefs across the board. All right. And then Monday night. Ooh, Monday night. Lions at Ravens.
Fuck.
Give me fucking the reigning MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He's going to light y'all the fuck up.
I'm not picking
They
the Lions.
always light us up. I'm going
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens across the board here. If we win, I'll be happy.
Oh, man, I can't believe Lamar. Dan Campbell's going to cry about it some more.
And then there's a Thursday night game. I don't know how this works. So we record, our episode comes out. Let's just call it out. Dolphins at Bills.
Bills.
Again? I thought that.
Wait, hold on. I got this pasted wrong. Okay, never mind. That's it. That's all the picks.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Burr, 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 burr.
God, I love that sound.
Burr, 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 burr,
Hit it
burr.
one more time. Say it again, Dexter.
I like doing this.
That's when your team loses.
That was us last week.
When your picks go negative for the week.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
when I do coke during the game.
That was about. That sounds miserable, but I know that's some guy's life.
That's a
and he
lot of
thinks
guys'
it's
life.
awesome.
You just
Yeah.
know you're doing a lot of blow and you keep drinking beer and you're not getting drunk.
Yeah.
You're just too high on cocaine, but you just keep drinking.
Just watching football at the crib. I mean, I had some friends who had like a coke phase. And they'd be like, "Oh, what'd you guys do last night?" Like, "Oh yeah, we we got a bag." I'm like, "What'd you guys do?" I'm like, "We played Rocket League." I'm like, "What the fuck?" You stayed in the crib and played Rocket League?
That's
But I'm
crazy.
smoking dope. You at least got to go to a bar or something. What a waste. I'm not a coke user, so I'm just speaking from experience. If I
But you
was a
look like
coke
one.
user, I look like one. Yeah, some guy asked me for coke last week.
You have a nose ring and 5 o'clock shadow, yeah.
Yeah, some guy asked me for cocaine
You look
last
like you
week
party.
when I was at the club. He's like, "You got enough to share?" And I was like, "If I did, not with you." But I'm like, "No, I'm just waiting for a bathroom." He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I'm like George Costanza." God forbid a guy wants privacy. You know what I mean?
You're waiting for a stall.
Hell yeah, I don't know what kind of. Listen, there'd be some cock watchers out there.
Do you ever get drunk enough where you can pee in a urinal?
I gotta be really drunk.
'Cause when not
I
I feel you.
I really
that-
gotta go.
I feel you. Like the thought always crosses my mind. Oh my god, I'm at.
I really
urinal.
gotta
But
go.
I'm usually able to power through. Now there were times like we talked about this being on probation.
Oh, yeah.
I could not pee when they were watching me. I think I could now, but back then I don't know.
No, the guy who had to watch me looked like fucking Dave Blunts, bro. He was like 6'8" and like 450 pounds.
Yeah.
And it was like some ginormous black man looking at my
And
penis.
he was gay. It didn't help.
It was very intimidating.
And he was also very gay, like
Pulling out your
flamboyantly gay. It didn't help.
It could be worse. What if it's some like hot chick? What if it's a hot girl you went to school with? Ah!
No, then I'm peeing really strong.
Not only is she about to see your
Frying
dick.
chicken. Yeah.
Not only is she about to see your dick, she knows you're there because you're a criminal.
You gotta fluff yourself.
You're in line fluffing.
You gotta do the lean where you're pissing hard. You know,
Yeah,
think of
I was gonna say that would be a hilarious bit if we like did a skit, like a whitest kids you know skit, where it's a hot girl watching you pee, and you just fire hose into
You
the
gotta pee
toilet
with a boner.
It's like the water's splashing out of the toilet. You're
Another
pissing
funny
someone.
part of that
Frying
is
chicken.
hiring a fluffer to go into
your
the
drug
probation office.
This is my fluffer.
You gotta see what I'm packing.
He has a card.
Yeah.
Professional
The
fluffer.
official fluffer.
Yeah, and a fluffer to just follow you at bars and sporting events. So
It's
when
a
you
whole
pee
industry.
in public, somebody might see your dick. I saw a clip the other day. Guy was chatting with the guy next to him in the urinal.
Yeah.
He's in his shit. He's like, "Yeah, man, great game, huh?" He's like in his booth, bro. They got one of those with the walls between them.
Yeah.
and he's in the guy's
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he was
He's
being
all,
with-
he was all
He's
up in his-
close
Yeah.
enough to kiss him on the cheek.
Yeah.
He's right there.
I'm sure other people saw this. It's going around right now, but
See, you never know what happens. Drunk guys come up to talk to us all the time.
Yeah.
It happens. You don't want to be
Happened to us last night.
You don't want to be
last
at the
night-
urinal.
Can
You
we
don't
talk
wanna-
about last night?
Yeah.
Briefly, it's just the energy was so
yeah,
nice, dude.
Just before we do, I was gonna say if you have the fluffer, you would say like, yeah, this is my fluffer. You don't understand. Haley Agatha is the one watching me pee. I loved her in the 8th grade.
Oh, nice.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
Anyways,
Now she's got a
We'll talk about this, and then for the Patreon listeners, I got a spicy love life story that happened to me last week. I had a week
Real love.
I had a week and a half romance, and in that week and a half, so much happened. It was really intense and funny. And we'll get to that in the Patreon. I like getting personal in the Patreon. You know?
Yeah.
That's what
'Cause,
it's for.
Yeah, exactly. I like. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, last night was a good vibe. We went down to Detroit, our city of choice.
Yep.
My choice.
Only my choice.
And everybody was just like talking to us and like coming up to it. There was, we go to Moots. Some 40-year-old black ladies are like,
Trying to fuck.
They were into us, dude. They were. One of them was glazing my mustache. It was really nice. I felt really good.
She said, "Do you take that off at night?"
She said it was too perfect, and I needed that because like my face is asymmetrical as fuck. So when I'm shaving it, I have to be very deliberate on one side. So her saying that, ego through the roof, and she was black. It takes a lot to get a black woman to compliment you. I think it takes even more.
It's like being called baby when you open the door for a black lady, older black lady. Thanks, baby.
Yeah. Man, one time a black girl told me in Austin we skated really good at the skating rink.
Oh,
We like to get the hardest high five ever afterwards.
What did you
we're
say?
Like,
Y'all were getting your shit off?
your shit off.
Yeah.
I'm like, me?
Bro,
when rentals.
When you used to live at your old place, the little black kids complimented my fit. I wanted to give them my shoes and be like, here. That's how good I felt. I felt like Jordan, and I wanted to give him the game jersey.
Yeah.
I was like, little black kid telling you look crispy?
The jersey swap.
It don't get better than that. They are the dictators of the culture.
That was a fun place to live.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a real fun place.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's funny. My brother's looking for a place, and he's like, it's tough getting a cheap apartment, an affordable 1-bedroom. And I'm like, dude, you gotta have Flair tell you what he went through.
Honestly, my apartment's great. Like my girlfriend's got a nice apartment. We all have our complaints, but I'm like, living in an apartment should be illegal, man. Like we're not meant to live like this. I got a studio, man. That shit it's like a big dorm room. It's like
even here I find myself pacing. I'm like,
I don't have like loud neighbors, or so I thought. I had to smack on my ceiling the other day. I was so mad. Dude, it was fucking. I called off sick because
was it a weekday?
It was a weekday, so I'm not there. I'm at work, but I had a cold, so I didn't go in that day. This guy is just blasting fucking music the entire time. Now, honestly, it's like, okay, let it go for 30 minutes, an hour. We all live in an apartment. You want to have music, fine. Then 4 hours goes by, and it's not even like his, niche shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't some rock band or some rapper. It wasn't NBA YoungBoy while he's like playing Apex Legends. It wasn't anything fun like that. It's like top 40 radio. So I'm trying to get sleep because I don't feel good, and I got to hear fucking like Chaperone and Bruno Mars. Like, bro, why are you
so close to you right now? It's like a waterfall.
No, I'm like, I can't breathe out of my nose. And I just fucking 24 karat magic in the air. I'm like, that's when I start. Once I heard Bruno Mars followed by Chaperone, I'm like, enough!
Did they stop?
Enough. Yeah, no. They kept going for like an hour. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to play Castlevania loud as fuck.
Yeah.
You should have slept in girl bed.
What do you say?
You should have slept in girl bed at your girlfriend's.
I could have done that, but I didn't want to get her sick. You know what I mean? We had some separation.
I mean, y'all, I think I talked about it here, but my neighbor upstairs, he drinks. He just gets drunk all day.
Yeah.
In fact, he was bugging me and Austin the other day. We wanted to smoke a joint, and he just starts talking to us.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny because it's a Mexican dude. You hear the Mexican music. I don't know who's living above me, so I just got to hear like Cole's music. It was bad. That's what was frustrating.
I'm just
about
saying,
it.
4 a.m. is a weird time to start blasting music.
Yeah,
It's one of them nights.
Anyway.
One of them nights you feel like getting drunk and playing loud music.
Yeah, he comes out. We were smoking a joint the other night.
Yeah.
And he was doing the same thing where he's like immediately talking about how he's a Marine. Immediately. I'm a Marine. I was here. I was
And
there.
then he was like, I'm going to go get another beer. And then Slim was like, we're going to go inside.
I'm sure you.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm like, we're not just going to.
Yeah. He went back inside, back to his.
When you don't know it's Mexican music, you're so confused because when you hear the bass, it's like that.
Pare buttare gasolina. Pare gasolina.
I'm
Like, don't they ever want to do anything different? Like, does like Bad Bunny get in the studio and it's like, all right, what instrumental do you have for me today? We're thinking about this. He's like, perfect.
Did you
perfect.
see
I'm
Bad
selling
Bunny?
out soccer stadiums already. Perfect.
Bad Bunny's not doing shows in the U.S. because he's scared ICE is going to arrest his fans.
That makes sense, bro. Listen, they had a Dodgers-Padres game a few months ago, and the Dodgers had to come out and be like, hey, you guys are not, we already know what you're trying. Do not come to our game, please. They had to tell ICE, like, don't come here.
That's crazy.
Dodgers-Padres, the two most Hispanic fan bases in fucking California baseball. Like, of course, ICE is going to go there. Like, also, it's like, you think they're dumb? They know you're going to be there. It's almost like random drug testing, right? It's going back to probation. Of course, the one time I had to drop twice in a week was when it was 420. They drug tested everybody on 420. It's like,
they
no
do
shit.
that too for like any holiday.
Yeah.
They
Do you think-
they do extra ECGs or whatever the fuck, the P alcohol tests.
It's like, do you think granted, I know we're all crooks and got caught. Like, do you think we're like actually brain dead fucking retarded? Like,
Some of them are.
on probation, yeah.
100%.
Hey, bro, it's 420. I'm going to fuck my probation. I'm smoking, bro.
I know
You don't
you
tell
meant-
me I can't smoke on
Do
probation,
y'all,
bro. I'm
saying.
do y'all remember that guy who was on Zoom with the judge in like Ypsilanti, and he's hitting a wood,
yeah, off camera.
and then he's like, "Okay, I'm going to sentence you to 90 days. Get that court."
I don't do nothing.
Dog, I've said this before. You got to stop with the Zoom court. You have
Yeah.
to go to court. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You have to put on a decent outfit, whatever you can put together, and go to fucking court. I saw this bitch making a sandwich on Zoom court. She was late. She's like, no, the piece of paper said 1 o'clock. She's
Wearing
making
a
a
bathrobe,
sandwich.
too.
She's got the camera down here, the GIF. She got the GIF in front.
I know what she tried to do. She tried to get the kill. Well, sorry, I gotta feed my kids. No, Johnny Cochran, this don't work. You had all day to feed your kids.
It's 1 o'clock.
PB&J take 40 seconds, bro.
You got to go to court. This is making a mockery. I don't like to say this, but it's making a mockery of the court of law.
The justice system.
It's silly.
Well,
The guy's hitting the blunt was just crazy because
Yeah.
he thinks he's slick. He goes off camera.
And then he blows it out when he's on camera.
What?
I didn't do anything.
I don't care if it's a vape. You can't do that.
Yeah,
He was
you're in
crying
court.
his ass
Imagine,
off.
pretty soon we're gonna have vapes allowed in court. Guy's gonna be in court physically, just ripping it. Yes, Your
That's
Honor.
so cool. Let me hit yours.
Yes, Your Honor. But anyway, we didn't get too much into last night, but we got a few minutes left here. But last night
Couldn't
was cool.
even get an answer.
Last night.
I think you guys got your answers with your debates.
Yeah, we had a debate about Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah.
Well, it was more me, but
I chimed in. I had to get your back because everybody was against you.
well, listen, it's easy. LeBron's very easy to hate, but as far as what I've seen, he doesn't have liver disease. He didn't kill his dad playing the quarter game.
No apple juice eyes.
Yeah, the apple juice eyes. LeBron is a class act. 20 years, never been in trouble, and leads every category. You'll never see that again.
Only fucked Rihanna, and you can't judge a man for that.
It
You know
is
what I mean?
wild because you'll see. I mean, the other day I saw the clip of like you remember when Team USA reacted to AI getting his braids out.
Yeah.
LeBron's in all these old videos.
Yeah.
LeBron's there. He's still there now.
He's becoming the X-Pac of the NBA.
What's X-Pac?
X-Pac,
Do the knowledge.
whenever you have a story in WWE lore about like what happened behind the scenes,
The 90s or something.
typically X-Pac was there, and he can confirm it.
Okay.
So LeBron is now the X-Pac.
He's damn near like the Rey Mysterio. Because Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio's still going at it, bro.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio got titanium knees. He's like 58 years old.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio's been wrestling as long as my brother's been fucking alive.
Still doing the West Coast pop and the fucking 619.
Booyaka, booyaka.
booyaka! Miss my abuelo.
Shut the pedal up. They need to give Rey Mysterio a new theme song.
Yeah.
Second you hear the...
Oh my God! That's Rey Mysterio's music.
What if, like, in the middle of the night, you hear your neighbor listening to, just upstairs listening to ringtones?
Oh,
She's picking new ringtones on his speaker.
You listening to Daniel Larson? Yeah, come on over.
Come on in.
Chapter M just came out.
I love BBC.
Well, guys, that's all we got for the free episode. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in. Stay tuned for the Patreon listeners. We're gonna keep going. And if you're not, you should join. You can see us. We're using a fisheye lens 0.5 type vibe today, so we're gonna see how that looks. But
Like fucking Baker skate video, baby. Yeah, right.
hell yeah! All right, guys. Stay tuned. If not, we'll see you next week. And goodbye.